Hey there, Sawanators! It's your girl, JoJo Siwa, and get ready for a super fun adventure. We're going on a trip with Lily, who's like totally 12 and has the coolest black hair ever. We're gonna explore all the amazing places in Massachusetts, from museums to zoos to even like historical stuff. I know, right? History can be fun. Make sure you're subscribed to MartyMarFamily so you don't miss out on any of the excitement. Lily's gonna be learning new things, meeting new people, and having a blast. And guess what? We get to come along for the ride. So buckle up, Sawanators, because this is gonna be one epic adventure. Are you ready to have some fun? I know I am. Let's get this party started. Woo! First stop, the Boston Children's Museum. It's like the coolest place ever for kids, and you know I love anything fun and colorful. They have tons of interactive exhibits, which means you can touch stuff, play games, and learn all at the same time. Lily's gonna have a blast exploring all the different areas, like the giant bubble station, the construction zone where you can build stuff, and even a whole section about science. I wish I was there to play with her. Can you imagine all the amazing things she's gonna learn? I bet she'll be a total genius by the end of the day. And the best part is, she's gonna have so much fun, she won't even realize she's learning. I'm so excited for her. This is what childhood dreams are made of. Stay tuned for more of Lily's awesome adventure. Lily is having a blast at the museum. She's already built a giant tower out of blocks, learned about different cultures in the world, and even created her own art masterpiece. And guess what? She made a new friend. They're playing hide and seek in the giant play structure, and it looks like they're having the time of their lives. Making new friends is so much fun, especially when you're exploring a new place. It's like double the excitement. I bet they'll be besties forever. I'm so happy for Lily. She's learning, she's playing, and she's making memories that will last a lifetime. This is what adventures are all about. Next up, Lily's diving into the underwater world at the New England Aquarium. Get ready to see some seriously cool sea creatures, from sharks and sea turtles to colorful fish and even penguins. I love aquariums. It's like you're swimming in the ocean without actually getting wet. And the best part is, you get to learn all about these amazing animals and how we can help protect them. Can you imagine standing face to fin with a shark? Or watching penguins waddle around? It's gonna be epic! I'm already freaking out with excitement. Lily's in for a real treat. This is one adventure she'll never forget. Stay tuned to see what other amazing creatures she discovers. OMG! You guys won't believe this! Lily got to touch a stingray. Can you even imagine? They're so soft and smooth like velvet. She even learned that stingrays are actually related to sharks. Who knew? This is why I love learning new things. It's like your brain gets a superpower. I bet she's feeling like a real-life marine biologist. And you know what? Anyone can be anything they set their mind to. Just like Lily, you can explore the ocean, learn about animals, and make a difference. This is what makes adventures so special. You never know what amazing experiences are waiting for you. Stay tuned for more of Lily's incredible journey. Hey, Sawanators! It's JoJo here, and we're going back in time with Lily. She's at the Boston Tea Party Ships and Museum. It's like stepping right into the past. Imagine wearing those old-fashioned clothes and throwing tea into the harbor. Lily learns all about the Boston Tea Party. It's so important to know about history. Plus, who doesn't love a little rebellion? Dumping tea in the name of freedom? That's standing up for what you believe in. I bet Lily felt super cool being part of history. And you know what else is cool? The museum has real-life replica ships. Can you imagine sailing across the ocean in one of those? It would be a totally different world. I would be freaking out seeing those ships in person. Lily learned so much about life back then. I'm adding the Boston Tea Party ships and museum to my travel bucket list. So Lily gets to explore these amazing ships and even go below deck. Can you imagine being on a real pirate ship? It's a little creepy but super exciting. It's like being in a movie. And Lily gets to try on colonial costumes. I wonder if they have it in my size. I would rock a tricorn hat and bloomers. I bet Lily looked adorable dressed up. I wonder if they have any of the actual tea dumped in the harbor. That would be so cool to see. I bet it's super old and wrinkly by now. And can we talk about all the other cool artifacts they must have at the museum? I love learning about history when it's presented in a fun and exciting way, and it seems like this museum totally nails it. Okay, Lily, you're making me want to hop on a plane to Boston right now. Get ready to have your minds blown, Sawanators, because Lily's about to enter the awesome world of science at the Museum of Science in Boston. I'm talking about hands-on exhibits, mind-boggling experiments, and enough learning to make your brain do a happy dance. I bet you're thinking, science? That sounds kind of boring, but trust me, this museum makes learning fun. It's like stepping into a giant playground for your brain. Lily probably felt like a mad scientist, experimenting and discovering all sorts of cool things. They have everything from dinosaur bones to space exhibits. I mean, come on, who doesn't love dinosaurs? They're like the ultimate mystery. And space? It's literally out of this world. I wonder if they have a section on rainbows. That's some science I can get behind. Imagine a whole exhibit dedicated to rainbows. That would be the dream. Okay, I'm adding the Museum of Science to my must-visit list. So Lily gets to explore all these different exhibits, like learning about electricity building stuff and even checking out the human body. I wonder if they have one of those things where you can see your skeleton. That's always a little creepy, but super cool. And you know what else is super cool? They have a planetarium. Imagine lying back and looking up at all those stars. It would be like being in space for real. I bet Lily felt like an astronaut exploring the galaxy. I wonder if they have a section on how roller coasters work. That's some science I'm really curious about. Imagine learning all the secrets behind those thrilling drops and loops. Museums like this are so important because they make learning fun and accessible for everyone. It's not just about reading textbooks. It's about experiencing science firsthand. Okay, Lily, you're making me want to ditch the glitter and grab a lab coat. Hold on to your hats, Sawanators, because we're going wild! Lily's off on a safari adventure at the Franklin Park Zoo, and let me tell you, this place is home to some seriously amazing animals. We're talking lions, tigers, bears. Oh my! I bet Lily was super excited to see all the different animals, from the tallest giraffes to the smallest monkeys. Can you imagine coming face to face with a roaring lion or a playful monkey? It would be like stepping right into a wildlife documentary. Zoos are so cool because they give us a chance to learn about animals from all over the world. Plus, they help protect endangered species, which is super important. I wonder if they have any baby animals at the zoo. Baby animals are like the cutest things ever. I would totally be that person who spends way too long watching the monkeys swing around and making silly faces at the gorillas. I bet Lily had a blast observing all the different animal behaviors. So Lily gets to wander through different habitats, like the African plains and the tropical rainforest. It's like traveling the world in one day. I would totally be snuggling up with all the baby goats and sheep. Many zoos have educational shows and encounters where you can learn more about the animals. I bet Lily learned a ton about animal conservation and how we can help protect these amazing creatures. Imagine seeing owls, bats, and even sloths in action. Zoos connect us with nature and remind us how diverse our planet is. Get ready, Sawanators, because we're about to dive into some seriously spooky history. We're at the Salem Witch Museum, and let me tell you, this place is giving me chills in a good way. I'm like obsessed with learning about the Salem witch trials. It's like so mysterious and intriguing, you know? So picture this. It's the 1600s, and people are freaking out about witches. Like, can you imagine? People were accusing each other left and right, and it was total chaos. They even had trials and everything, which is like, super intense. They say that some of the people accused of being witches were just like misunderstood or different from everyone else. It's so sad to think about what they went through, right? It's like totally not fair. But you know what? I'm determined to learn everything I can about the Salem witch trials so we can remember what happened and make sure nothing like it ever happens again. History is so important, Sawanators, even when it's a little spooky. Okay, so the Salem Witch Museum is seriously cool. They have all these exhibits about the trials and what life was like back then. It's like stepping back in time. I even saw some of the actual documents from the trials, which is like, whoa. They also have all this information about witchcraft and folklore, which is like my jam. I'm talking spells, potions, and all that magical stuff. It's so fascinating, even if it's not real. Or is it? You know, it's kind of crazy to think that people used to believe in witches so strongly. Like, they were really scared of them. But I think it's important to remember that everyone is different. And just because someone is different doesn't mean they're bad or scary. Anyway, I'm so glad we came to the Salem Witch Museum. It was a total blast from the past, and I learned so much. Now, who's ready for some roller coasters? Buckle up, Sawanators, because we're headed to Six Flags New England, and you know what that means? Roller coasters, cotton candy, and tons of fun. I am so ready to scream my head off on some crazy rides. First things first, we gotta get our game faces on. I'm talking glitter, bows, and all the positive vibes. We're gonna conquer every ride in this park, and we're gonna look fierce doing it. I'm thinking we start with the biggest, baddest roller coaster they've got. You know, the one that makes your stomach drop to your toes. What do you say, Sawanators? Are you brave enough to ride with me? Let's do this thing. I can't wait to hear you screaming from the front row. This is gonna be epic. Okay, Sawanators, we survived the roller coasters. I'm feeling a little bit dizzy, but in a good way. Now it's time for some games and prizes because, let's be real, who doesn't love winning a giant stuffed animal? I'm gonna win the biggest prize they've got, even if it takes me all day. I've got my eye on this giant unicorn plush, and I am determined to take it home with me. And of course, no trip to Six Flags is complete without a giant swirl of cotton candy. It's like the law or something. I'm going for the classic pink and blue, but let me know what your favorite flavor is in the comments below. Six Flags is the best, you guys. I'm having so much fun, and I hope you are too. Stay tuned for more adventures, Sawanators. Hey there, Sawanators! Today we're trading in our roller coaster screams for some peace and quiet at the Boston Public Garden. This place is so beautiful, it's like stepping into a fairy tale. I'm talking lush green trees, colorful flowers everywhere, and a sparkling pond that's just begging to be explored. And guess what? We're gonna explore it in style because we're riding the famous swan boats. These boats are literally shaped like giant swans, you guys. It's like the most adorable thing ever. I can't wait to glide across the water and soak up all the sunshine. I'm thinking this calls for a picnic lunch too. Sandwiches, fruit, and maybe a little something sweet for dessert. It's the perfect way to spend a relaxing day in the park. Okay, Sawanators, I'm officially in love with the swan boats. They're so peaceful and relaxing, and the views from the water are incredible. I feel like I'm in a movie or something. The Boston Public Garden is seriously one of the prettiest places I've ever been. It's so green and serene, and it's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of the city. I could seriously spend all day just floating around on this boat, enjoying the sunshine and the scenery. It's so peaceful and calming, and it's the perfect way to end our Massachusetts adventure. But don't worry, Sawanators, the fun's not over yet. We still have so much more to see and do, so stay tuned for more adventures. Bye for now! Hey, Sawanators! It's JoJo here, and guess what? We're hanging out with Lily again. Today, she's at the Harvard Museum of Natural History, which is like super duper old and famous. Can you believe they have dinosaur bones here? I'm talking huge skeletons, like bigger than my house. Lily is totally freaking out right now because she's obsessed with dinosaurs. She even has a T-Rex costume that she wears for like every Halloween. She says she wants to be a paleontologist when she grows up, which is someone who studies dinosaurs. How cool is that? I wish I could be there with her to see all the amazing fossils. I bet they're sparkly, just like my bow. Maybe we can convince Lily to borrow her T-Rex costume and film a music video at a museum. That would be epic. Okay, I know, enough about me. Let's get back to Lily's adventure. She's about to check out some seriously ancient bugs, and I heard they're trapped in amber, which is like fossilized tree sap. Ooh, but also kinda cool. Alright, Sawanators, so Lily just learned that some of these dinosaur bones are millions of years old. Can you even imagine? That's older than my grandma, and she's been around forever. Lily said she saw a Stegosaurus skeleton, and it was even bigger in person. She also saw a Triceratops skull, and it had these crazy horns that looked like they could poke a hole through a car. Lily is totally geeking out right now, learning all about how dinosaurs lived and what they ate. She even found out that some dinosaurs had feathers. Feathers? Who knew? This museum is so cool. It's like taking a trip back in time. I bet Lily is going to be talking about this experience forever. She might even start digging in her backyard, hoping to find her own dinosaur bones. Wouldn't that be amazing? Hey Sawanators, JoJo here, and guess what? Lily's adventure is coming to an end, but don't worry, she saved the best for last. She's at Cape Cod National Seashore, which is like this super amazing beach with tons of sand and waves. Lily is probably building a sandcastle right now, or maybe she's burying her feet in the sand. I bet she's wearing her cutest swimsuit and a big floppy hat to protect her from the sun. Safety first, Sawanators. I wish I was there with her, soaking up the sun and splashing around in the ocean. We could have a dance battle on the beach, or maybe even build a giant sandcastle shaped like a bow. That would be so fetch. But even though I'm not there, I'm so happy for Lily. She totally deserves this amazing vacation after working so hard in school. She's a true Sawanator, always following her dreams and reaching for the stars. Hey Sawanators! Guess what Lily did at the beach today? She went on a whale watching tour. Can you imagine seeing those majestic creatures up close? I bet it was breathtaking. Lily said she saw humpback whales breaching the water, and they were even bigger than she imagined. She also saw a pod of dolphins swimming alongside the boat, and they were so playful and cute. I'm so jealous of Lily right now. I love animals, especially sea creatures. I even have a pet fish named Goldie. He's not as exciting as a whale, but he's still pretty cool. Lily's adventure at Cape Cod sounds like a dream come true. She got to relax on the beach, explore the ocean, and learn about all sorts of amazing creatures. I bet she's going to have the best stories to tell when she gets back home. And that's a wrap on Lily's magical adventure through Massachusetts. We had so much fun exploring with her, from the Boston Children's Museum to the dinosaur bones at Harvard, all the way to the sandy beaches of Cape Cod. Lily got to experience so many amazing things, and we hope you love tagging along with us. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you had fun, and subscribe to MartyMarFamily for more exciting journeys. We're always adding new videos, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Until next time, Sawanators, keep on sparkling.